Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Reality Showgirls with Whitney
and Eleni.
Oh my goodness. We are back, and we are back for a good purpose, guys. This is going to be a crazy episode. There's so many things happening in the reality TV world right now.
Yes, bear with us. We are, of course, discussing the breaking news of The Bachelorette being canceled and maybe forever. So we're going to be talking about that. Lots of Love is Blind finale, reunion, Traitors finale, and that's really good. I mean, there's so much to discuss with
and the drama with Huda as well.
And there's some
Huda
current events. Yeah, current events that we'll be discussing. Before we get into any of that, though, let's get into our housekeeping. Clean it up.
Housekeeping.
Yes.
So if you watch the episode and you like what you hear, you should tell your friends all about it. You should like, you should subscribe, you should follow us on Spotify, leave us a 5-star review on Apple Music, whatever you may be listening to. We're on all the platforms. We're on YouTube if you want to see our faces, and we have a TikTok and Instagram, so follow us on there as well, and we will appreciate it very, very much.
Wait, can we just talk about how I randomly popped off on TikTok?
Oh my God, yes. I totally forgot about that. Oh my God.
I have it's 1.4 million views on this TikTok.
On Grey's Anatomy.
I had maybe 100 followers on TikTok. Not a huge following on TikTok. I'm one of the people that was late to the TikTok game. I got it. I'm trying to think when me and my ex broke up. When I came off,
24.
I didn't even have it on the ship. I didn't have TikTok on the ship.
That's when I started. It was on the ship. So
okay, so I'm a little late. I guess you're kind of late to it too.
I was late to it.
I'm doing these reaction videos to me watching Grey's Anatomy for the first time, and it is thrilling, really, just thrilling because I know that some of the people that die, and I kind of got the gist of it, but this is my first time watching it. My mom used to watch it when I was growing up, but I had no idea. If I only knew that she was watching this, I'd watch it with her because I'm floored.
It's amazing. I'm so glad you're with us.
I have so many supporters. I have so many people messaging me, and they're just I'm so happy for you. You're going through this journey. It's it's
as if you're having a fucking pregnancy
if I'm
or
literally
something.
I don't even know. It's so funny, and the Grey's fans are so strong, and I just am now on that side of TikTok, and it's actually so fun. But anyways, how's tour life? You're in Iowa. The people love you.
We are in Iowa. This is this is the One Direction concert version of the Music Man.
You're Harry
people
Styles.
Love us here. I am Harry Styles, and these are the One Direction stans in the audience.
You're pick a little, talk a little, pick a little, talk a little, and they're
they were living for it.
Their hands are up.
We said, "Oh, to give I will a try."
Yeah, I mean, shit. If someone said that to me, I would literally be if you got to give Atlanta a try, I'd be I know that's right. Mm-hmm. That would be such a crazy, or Georgia. Ew. I keep forgetting I'm from Georgia because Atlanta is in Georgia. Anyways, that's fun though. I love when an audience is good. It's so different when an audience is bad.
It really changes things.
It can make the show feel so hard. You can feel so bad about yourself.
When no one laughs at anything and you're just great.
Right. Right.
But yeah, it's been good. It's been crazy. The cast is great. Thank God for a
she
great
gonna keep
cast.
She gonna keep that gossip on lock. I know stuff's going down.
You know how it be. You know how it be. But overall, everything's pretty great. I love my Pick a Little Lady girls. They're the best. And yeah, I can't wait till next month. We're in Florida, and I just, because last time we were in Florida, it was cold.
And I might be making an appearance. I might.
Yes.
We still don't know.
Maybe we could record a pod in person.
I know. I was thinking that.
I really hope we can.
That would be so great. I'd bring my crane.
Mm-hmm. What's new with you in the city?
Oh my God. Well, first and foremost, I went to my first dance call of the season. I've been avoiding them for these months. It's March 21st when we're filming this, and I went to my first one a couple days ago. Hamilton, not going to throw away my shot. I'm not going to do it. I might have, but I felt like I didn't. It was fun. And also just reminds me that we just need to be out here doing it. It's fine. Everything's going to be okay. I have been talking to Scott, this man. His name's not actually Scott. We're just calling him Scott for this purpose of he's a Scottish man. So we call him Scott. Yes, God, I feel like I'm like admitting something I'm just like, I feel like I'm disappointing everyone by saying this, but I did go back on the apps. Oh God. Anyways, I went back on, I found this Scott. I found Scott. We've been talking, we've been texting. So we've been texting a lot. And like, it's good. Like the texting is great. We have a lot in common. We're doing a lot of the same races. He's in fitness. And this is, here I am going again for another fitness guy just to see if it's a lost cause. And if it's a lost cause, we'll go back. We'll go back to the book. We'll go back from the top and we'll start with the Greeks again. So right now, this is what we're doing. I'm going on a date with him. We're getting drinks at 6:00. I have a couple of hours. I'm like kind of nervous, but like the texting has been good. He's kind of like gives a lot. And you know what? I'll take a lot than a mysterious nothing. But it's just hard to get someone's like.
Also,
I think a lot of things get lost in translation. I don't know him.
You've known about this date for over a week. And so you've had to keep contact with him for this whole time. And when you have to wait that long for a date, that's when things can get awry.
Things can get weird. Awry. So they have gotten a little off. Like he definitely gave a little
awry.
Awry. Yeah, I think things have gone off the beaten path. It's just like because we're talking so much and it's like I don't really know him and then he'll send me a voice note and I like can't really understand it that well because he's like really, really thick Scottish accent. Like I said, like it's actually so crazy.
You're going to need a translator when you meet him.
No, because and honestly, the thing is, this is wild of me and Whitney knows this and maybe some people know this about me. When I'm on the apps, I'm like embarrassed that I'm on the apps because I just don't like being on the apps. That's another thing. I just hate it. And I hate the fact that I have to judge based off the picture and all that. I could go on a rant about this, but essentially I'm quick on the apps. I'm literally like, boom, boom, boom. I'm not looking at prompts. I'm not reading shit. Don't ask me to read anything. I look at the picture. I'm like, are you kind of attractive? Perfect. Like, I'm like, it's so quick. It's this and that. I'm on the apps for 30 seconds. I'll go through 50 guys. I'm not even kidding. I go so quick. I don't even think.
That's so wild.
So I did not read where he's from. I didn't read if he likes to drink, if he likes to do this, to have kids, whatever. There's a whole thing up in the top. I didn't look at any of that.
You don't read any of that?
Nothing. I look at the age. I look at the pictures.
A Republican freaking MAGA man.
No. I see conservative. I literally see it. I'm like, if you're going to put conservative in your that's great. I'm like, whoo, yuck. So I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, boom, 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 boom. And then he sends me a voice note and I'm like, oh my God, a voice note. I don't think I've ever received a voice note on Hinge. So I was scared and I opened it up. Oh my God. It was the full Scottish accent that for me, I was like, oh, I was so alarmed. I was at Pliables. I was pulling a Whitney. I was at Pliables as it was pouring rain. And I literally texted Whitney. I said, first off, I'm at Pliables because you love an acai bowl.
I love an acai bowl.
Every time I'm about to get one after I think about you.
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, it's so good with this Nutella, the berries, and it's so good. But yeah, anyways, he's Scottish. It alarmed me, but I've gotten to know him for the past week through text. And it's like, we talk a lot about fitness and I love fitness and I love talking about fitness. It's definitely my second passion in life. But he
also loves the West End too, doesn't he?
He does love the West End. He you know what? He saw Stranger Things, the first shadow here.
That's a good one to see.
He's been here since October. So he's very new to the city. And he's already seen a show. So I'm like really happy that he saw it. Like,
that's good. This is scaring me. I feel like you're dating someone that I would date. I love my foreign men. I love my men that have only been here for a few months.
Fresh off the boat. And like, yeah, he has a past and as we all do. I don't know why I'm saying it. Like it's crazy. He has a past. No, but I have enjoyed getting to know him. He's like very, very, very fit, like very ripped up, jacked. And I'm a little scared because I'm usually the one that's I'm usually with the one. And so I feel like we're a little there's a little competition up in here. Not really. But he's very serious about fitness. And I'm like, obviously serious because I do it for a living, but I'm also an unserious person. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see what happens. But hey, you're going to get a free drink and maybe dinner. So that's perfect.
Yeah, we're getting dinner.
Yes.
It's going to be good. Okay, we need to talk about the elephant in the motherfucking room.
We got to.
I mean,
Taylor Frankie
Paul
unfortunately cancels The Bachelorette and maybe the entire series of the Bachelor franchise.
So
But you know what?
We're going to get into it. But my initial thought of this when I see it is that I'm glad that they canceled it, because honestly, to go through a full season, I could barely even watch Colton and Traitors. So the fact that I was going to have to watch Taylor do this whole season was going to be really hard. So I am happy with the decision, but this was kind of
just
the
way
Bachelor's last shot at surviving.
It was. And they had the information.
It up.
ABC knew. Let's just start with that. ABC knew what was up with Taylor and her baby daddy and all that drama before filming even started. Okay. So let's start there, because they filmed season 4 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives before the Bachelorette filming started. And
how is that even allowed is the first part. I'm sorry. That turnaround is crazy.
It's crazy.
You can't tell me that those are two authentic experiences. It's just not. I know reality TV is not really authentic, but come on, guys.
The thing is, I fear that they've been using her actual issues and trauma and everything that's going on in her life, just for the benefit of TV and having drama on TV. Do you know what I mean? That is her real things that are going on that are authentic. And unfortunately for her, because season 1 of the Mormon Wives show started with the domestic violence allegations, which, sorry, trigger warning, this is going to be a heavy episode because we're talking about this as well as the stuff going on with Huda, and it's all it's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. So that was the first episode of Secret Wives, whatever. And they had to pause filming of season 1 because of it. And so they knew from the jump what she was involved in, and yet they still decided to go along with this. And I guess there has been a lot of success with the show because clearly people love it. But to then go on and say, let's make this person the Bachelorette.
At what cost? Yeah.
And I just want to also preface this by saying, I do not think this is all on her. This is definitely both her and Dakota that are at fault. And I think it's the two of them have a very toxic relationship. And it's this cycle that just keeps going around and around and around again. But I guess we haven't really said exactly what's going on. But basically, the domestic violence charges that she had charged against her, that she, I guess, committed violence on Dakota, her baby daddy, came around again because they got into another fight, apparently, in February. And so now he's bringing these receipts up and everything. And then TMZ got a hold of the video, the actual footage from the 2023 DV case.
That video that's circulating is 2023, not the fight that they just got in, which I was
not the fight from this year.
But this was the one that was 3 years ago. But still, it's still recent.
The timing of it all is just crazy to me. Unfortunately, I do feel like Dakota planned this out. He wants to have some sort of control of her
or ABC. Or ABC. I don't know.
You think ABC did this?
I don't know, dude. I feel like some sort of it's a network. I think the network is I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
It is strange that because the fact that they still decided to go along with this and keep going and keep, they could have canceled this. The minute that they saw that she slept with Dakota the day before filming started for Bachelorette, I would have been we can't do this.
We can't
it's
do
not
this.
The same exact production teams that do Secret Wives and the Bachelorette, but
right.
The overarching
come on
over everything is ABC. And so someone had the information. Someone has it all. Do you know what I mean?
Someone has it.
Yeah, but the way it's been released, and Dakota's the one that's been harping on her the whole time during this press before Bachelorette starts, And so I do think because apparently he was addicted to fentanyls and stuff. I don't know if he was homeless at one point. I'm looking at everything on TikTok, so I don't have the exact details. I'm sorry if I'm saying things wrong.
I think there's been drug and alcohol abuse. Yeah, has been abuse with substances from both of them.
Addiction
in the past.
issues. And I feel now he's kind of addicted to her. Do you know what I mean? And addicted to this toxic relationship. And so, the unfortunate thing with these type of relationships, I'm seeing people who have gone through DV issues in their own lives. And they're this is just coming from my own perspective after seeing the video, which is really sad. But it's just first of all, I'm sure that she did not just come out of nowhere and just start throwing chairs at him. He probably riled her up. He probably did something to her first. And that when you are a small woman and a big man, of course, you're not going to be, you can't just take him out with your own bare hands. You are going to be throwing stuff. And so I don't know if this was just her retaliating and her trying to protect herself. Either way, it's not good. It's not good. And I think
because
they
the
both
child
need
was
help.
like there,
And the fact that the child was there and unfortunately got caught in the crossfire, but the fact that Dakota went towards the child, like I would never have gone towards my child if I knew something like this was going on.
I
If
just
anything,
feel
I'd be
so
like,
bad.
you need to run to your room because it's
like the
crazy and it's
kids
so
and
unfortunate for everyone involved, but definitely the kid. And they're going to have to look back at this a couple years later and see all of this out in the media, you know?
this is going to stick with them. And not only
Mm-hmm.
is it going to stick with them, it's in a unique situation where this is public, where this is like filmed, and they're going to be like, you were the kid that had to witness that and kind of was affected. It's unclear that the chair in the video, it's unclear with the chair.
It's hard to see if the chair actually hit her or not.
I don't know if like Dakota fell on it's a hard video to watch. So like
it is
really trigger warning. If you look that up, it's pretty intense, but it definitely is one of those things where is the network at fault? Did the network have something to do with it? Dakota definitely has interesting timing with how he kind of gave that video to TMZ. I think Reality Steve was involved in this a little bit. So anytime that's involved, I'm like, this is confusing because this is the thing. Like this was plotted by someone. So it definitely was either Dakota or the network because it was plotted. Like things were
but the thing is, the video was in the original case. So like it wasn't like it was, the video was already out there. It just kind of like it's being resurfaced.
It kind of just circulated.
Again. Yeah. And in the original case, they only charged her with like domestic violence against the partner, not against the child. Like those were dropped. So that's why.
Because I mean, there wasn't. I don't know. It's hard to see. It's hard to see.
It's hard to tell. But, you know, I mean, actually watching that video makes it worse. But I think that's why people were like, okay, let's give her a chance. Because, like, what if she was just trying to protect herself? You know what I mean? And, but it's a thing that keeps happening again and again. And it's just like, I just hate that, like, we're having to use these people and their actual mental health issues and things like that for, like, ratings and views. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need that.
It's gone a little too far. Like, it's always fun to see a fight, but this is not a fight that I want to see. This is not like Jersey Shore. We're fighting with the people because we can't get the seats at the club. This is like people are like really mentally struggling and they're lashing out physically, and it's not fun to watch. I'm glad I don't have to watch it. I'm glad she's not going to be the Bachelorette. I'm glad that I'm not going to see that because I really think they need to heal. I think they need to go away. I'm scared for them and I just want them to just take care of themselves because they need to take care of themselves. This has gone too far. And if anyone wants to really watch this, that's weird. I think why would you want to
that's the thing. I've seen so many tweets and stuff. They're like, why don't we this is like the drama I want to see. Like, let's just have a girl who fights people. There's a limit to that. Do you know what I mean?
There's a limit. There's a limit. The limit does exist actually. And it's that.
It does.
We need to stop it when people are being mentally, physically, in a toxic situation time and time again. And then we're going to film it. It gives, I don't think we ever talked about this, but it gives America's Next Top Model when they had them in really hard situations and they proceeded to film. And I'm like, this has gone too far. It's going too far.
We never
that it's
talked about that
them.
documentary.
We didn't. But it is giving that. It's like we've been through this in the early 2000s. We don't need to be doing this. We do not need to be harming other people for entertainment. This is barbaric.
No.
This is barbaric. As a general note, I think if anyone wants to see that, literally just take a reflection of what you need. Because maybe you need a therapist too. Maybe you need some time off media too.
Absolutely.
You know
also,
what I'm saying?
I just want to note, it sucks that this is what cancels everything. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but because there's football players who have domestic violence charges. There's come on, the people
this
at the
is
top.
what bothers me. I'm so glad you brought this up.
They are still doing whatever. They get a freaking they can't play for 2 games and then they're right back in it. Do you know what I mean?
I immediately
until an actual video comes out, then they do get finally booted. But it's just it's just weird that this is, you know what I mean? It's just kind of a double standard, and it's it's all bad. Standard. It's just all bad.
It's all bad.
And it should all be treated the same. No matter if it's a man, a woman, whatever.
I genuinely immediately first thought was all the football players that have DV charges. I'm literally I know for a fact there's so many. And it's the double standard. It's football So it's different. And I think it's obviously a little bit more, it's easier to point the finger when it's reality TV because it's about their lives and it's a lot more personal, whereas football is not personal. Football, they don't really talk about your person. They talk about your playing. They talk about your stats. So it's easy to let it slide. Plus it's a man, which is easier to let it slide. This is a woman who talks about her life and it's her, it is no part. It's true reality. It's true. There's no game involved. There's no, because the Mormon Wives is literally their lives. It's like a Keeping Up with the Kardashians kind of vibe. Like it's their lives. So yeah, like it's
bad. Yeah.
It's bad. It's just bad. It's just bad all the way around. And it's just, I think this is the end of, okay. Okay. Two things. I want to ask you this first. Do you think we'll ever get any kind of release of this season in any capacity ever?
I don't know. I mean, because apparently like it's like over $100 million down the drain or something like that.
Yeah.
With all the filming and everything that they did. Yeah. And it's like, how do you salvage any of it? Like one of my friends was like, well, why don't they just literally like edit her out and just show the guys? And I'm like, well,
you can't.
I just don't think that's possible, unfortunately. And so these poor guys, they're not going to become influencers. Like, oh, you know. And I saw, okay, I guess spoiler alert. Do you want to know who like won? I don't
Doug?
know his name.
Like,
yeah.
This
guy Doug.
I mean, it's everywhere. Like, how do you not?
It's everywhere.
It?
And like, I think was that his video that I sent you?
Yes. Was that him?
I think that was him. And I'm just like, he's already cringing me out with like the content he's making. So like, I don't think I needed to see that anyway.
I think the end of the season ended them together, but then they break up because she gets back together with Dakota, right? That's what it was giving or something. Or Dakota appears.
Probably. Like Dakota won't leave her alone. So
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely like I think it might be the end of the Bachelor franchise for a little bit. If anything,
I don't know how you bring it back. Unless I think that they could maybe take a long break. And if you want to keep with like this influencer thing, because like how do you get people back if it's just a random person? Like that's hard. Like so I think you could find like an influencer or someone who is maybe not the biggest person on television, but just someone who's known.
Like an Alex Earl or something.
Yes, like that type of category. If they did that, maybe I would watch again. Do you know what I mean? But
I mean, the thing is, I'll always watch if they bring it back because it really is
true.
Like
it is like it doesn't have the same.
And then I'm like, do they just continue on, press forward, pick another Bachelor? Because there's many people that could be Bachelor, but it's like we haven't had a Bachelorette since Jen, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Lord,
yeah, the show just hasn't been what it's that needed to be since
hasn't
before
been good
COVID.
Since Hannah Brown. Hannah Brown was the last good Bachelorette that season. And honestly, The Bachelor, like the hell, I don't even know. Who was the last Bachelor?
I mean, Joey was like the last great Bachelor that we've had. Do you know what I mean? But even
even that couldn't save it. No offense, Joey. I mean, there's so much bad.
It did bring us joy.
It did bring us joy. I think it might be the end, or I think they just need to take a break, or maybe this is the time that they just need to kind of lean into the Bachelor in Paradise of it all. I don't know. I hated the last season, but like, I guess like if I was scrambling, if I had to salvage one of those things, I think Bachelor in Paradise has the greatest.
But what do you even do? Like they don't have enough contestants. Like I don't want to see any of those people from like, I know. We need a whole new crop of people.
Or maybe they do like what they did back in the day, like the what was it called? Bachelor Pad?
Even that's still like contestants from other seasons.
I know. It's interesting.
This is how it ends. It sucks. But that's on ABC. That's the people at the top that didn't make the chop when they should have.
I think it needs definitely a break. I think we need a breath. I'm kind of sad because I was looking forward to covering this season.
Yeah. I mean, like, what do we watch now? Apparently, they've replaced that slot for The Bachelorette with American Idol reruns. That's what's going to be playing on Monday nights at 8 p.m.
I'd rather have that than see that girl on my screen, to be honest.
I mean, I never wanted to see that.
I wish her well. I wish them well, and I hope they get better. And I hope
she gets the help that she needs.
For the love of God, I want them off social media. I do not want to hear a peep. I don't want them to do interviews. I want them removed, and I need them to heal inside, truly, because that is going to be a long journey. They need to protect these kids. There's so many people involved. And Taylor Frankie Paul, you affected so many people's lives. You know how many people have salaries based off The Bachelor? You might have ruined everything. You affect so many people. This is just
Taylor and Dakota, not
and
just
Dakota.
her.
but just like it's her name. It's literally her.
It's her
she's
name,
the problem.
unfortunately.
When I say that, I do mean Dakota too. Like they have just ruined this whole thing. And was it down the drain? Was it going down the drain before? Yes. Okay, it was. Let's not act like it wasn't. But like this just shows you when you make decisions, it affects others, and especially when you have this high platform. Boom, the wrong people get famous. I say it all the time. Wrong people get famous. I don't know why. You could have picked any other of those wives. You could have picked
that's the thing. Why didn't they pick someone else? You could have picked
anyone. You could have picked, like I said, an Alex Earl, I can't think of anyone, but like I don't know, like a Riley Arnold, someone just like that has slight following that's not that big, like just something. I don't know.
Yeah, I hate to see how it's all gone down. I don't know how they fix it. It's like it's like giving avalanche type thing, and it could have been avoided, but here we are. And I hope, as you said, they get the help that they need. And she's
ABC.
It's like it's not even just ABC, because also like, I mean, like they're not on TV anymore, but transitioning into the Huda situation, this is another one where it's just like, we saw the signs of all this in the season of Love Island, like her behavior.
See people hurting, and it's like we like to see. It's painful to watch Huda. Those last.
It is. I didn't like watching it.
No, in the beginning it was funny, and then when it got to the end, and I was like, wait, she's troubled.
She was behaving. Yeah, it's just like now we're just literally using it for the views and all. So basically the situation with Huda is that she's been dating Louis, who was, what show was he on? Too Hot to Handle?
He was on Too Hot to Handle. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's been with him for a bit, and he has a baby mama and a child with this girl. I think her name's Nicole or something. And I guess he went to go visit her and the kid or something like that, and wasn't responding to Huda, and Huda was freaking out, and these text messages came out between them, and she was basically threatening her life, saying that she somehow found where he was at, like found the apartment building that the baby mama lives in, took a picture like of herself, of the roof of the apartment building, saying that she was gonna unalive herself from the roof. And just like she was just like, why aren't you texting me, like threatening, like ask, like basically assuming that he was like cheating on her with the baby mama and all this stuff. And so the baby mama called the police and filed a restraining order against her and all this stuff. And like the amount of text that she was sending to Louis was insane. And it's just really bad. And I'm just like, I don't like,
again,
it's just another situation.
It's enough.
Where
that's enough. Why is she famous?
Help,
why is she getting a platform? Why are we feeding into this? This person needs help. This person needs help. And like, should she do all these things? No, but like, this is a person that's mentally unstable. And I feel bad for Huda in that fact. This is why she acts the way she acts. And you have to remember, she had a kid at a young age. We don't know what really her true upbringing was. I don't know what her parents were like. I don't know what she was dealing with. And it wasn't good because she's ended up in this position. And as much as we were Huda haters, I hate to say that, but like, we didn't like her on the season. I think a lot of people don't like her on the season, but please, I do not need this person suffering. We need to watch this. I don't want this again.
No.
They need help. I want them off media.
Help.
I just want them to like better themselves.
Her and Taylor need to go to a retreat somewhere. They need to just get themselves right. Where did Demi go? Demi Lovato, she's killing it right now. Demi,
need to go where
send
Demi
the recommendations because they need that. They need it.
They need that. Demi, we need you.
We need you, girl. But
she's been through it and back. So,
but she was like threatening to like find their apartment. She was like, she somehow got inside of the building. She was saying like, I'm going to knock on every single door until I find you. Like, and
crazy.
Threatening him, and it's just
so
really bad. It's just so bad. And but now he because like this was like from a month ago, and she posted a picture of the two of them together like last week. So like they're together again. So then it makes you wonder, like, what is Louis doing? Why is he still with her? Is he using her? Because I guess because there is a whole Huda stan thing, and I guess she must be making money or something. I don't know. Or is this another toxic situation? Like,
Again, yeah. Yep.
It's really sad to see.
Yeah.
And it's just like, my goodness, when can we see a happy, healthy couple? I can't speak, but you know what I mean? It's sad. And
it's hard. I don't think you can with what they've been dealt with. They're not really set up for success.
No.
They already had haters as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that negative energy too affects them. Like, I can't imagine if I opened up my phone and everyone just hated me. I don't know how I would.
But that's the thing I don't understand about Huda though, is that like people it's a whole clan of people that love her too.
Yeah. And same with Taylor. We're just not on that side.
That's true.
But
that's true. But the social media of it all is really bad, and I hope that also doesn't affect their mental health, because I hope they all have support systems around them. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the heavy stuff.
Now
it's
we can
crazy
move on
out here, and now let's move on to
crazy
some
out
other
here.
crazy. Well, first of all, we are basically going to do like a full recap of all of the season of Love is Blind Ohio. We filmed most of it at a different time, so we're going to be looking different in the videos. But
we'll insert that, and then
we'll insert that, and then we'll come back to talk about the last episode and the reunion. And yeah, Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind Ohio, you guys. Not a specific city. It's just Ohio.
Just Ohio.
And I can kind of speak on this living in Ohio for like 2 years. But I actually can't speak on it because thank God I didn't run into any of these people, because my God, the men in Ohio, bad.
I honestly, just blanket statement before we really get into this, I genuinely think this season has saved Love is Blind low-key.
It saved it, you think?
I think so. I think it's a better season that we've seen in the past, probably maybe 4 seasons. This is season 10.
It was definitely really more interesting 10? Than, what was this? Denver. I was just in Denver.
I literally couldn't tell you the last 3 seasons. I know we watched it, and I know we even talked about it on this podcast. I genuinely, it's gone.
I mean, the thing about Love is Blind, I feel like a new season comes out and the people are just even worse, that it just cancels out the bad behavior from the previous season,
Yeah.
It just happens again and again. It's crazy.
As always, I'm so bad with the names. Like I cannot. But
well, don't worry, I have it all written down.
Let's go couple by couple. I feel like that's the best way to do this
couple
nowadays.
By couple. I guess just start.
They also, just one thing about the layout. I always have to talk about the editing real quick. I genuinely think we need a different method for the pods. I am so bored. I am so bored in the pods. Please.
It's hard.
Can we speed this up? Can we please? I want more time out of the pods in the fighting. I want the fighting. I want 2 meetups with I need more of that exposure.
For sure. They need to have more than one meetup. But I feel like the one couple that they did expedite was the couple that is basically good to go. Vic and Christine.
He's so hot too.
He is beautiful. He's so stunning.
Hot. I'm literally like, oh my God, I would literally be so happy if I were her. I'd be like, I picked the hottest guy.
But yeah, because here's my theory. Okay, so obviously this couple is really good. They ended up meeting, they like each other, but they weren't in Mexico with the rest of the couples because allegedly they only can have 6. But I think they saw how bad all of these couples were doing, that they had to call them up and be like, hey, so do you think you guys could just go out and have a little vacay and record it? Because we need someone to be successful in this. You know what I'm saying? So I think they had to be like, wait, we gotta at least have one successful couple, and you guys are boring, but we need you. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good theory. And I really think so, because I do remember something from last season is that it ended in a weird emo montage because no one got married.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think obviously they're going to get married. Oh my God.
But they're great.
They're so great. Of course. We need a couple
they,
like this.
They sped up their whole story in the pods, I feel like, because they just showed a random black and white montage and then they were together.
I genuinely think like both of them are so normal, and I don't know how they got on the show, but I'm so glad they did, and I'm glad that they found each other, and I think they're perfect, and I'm sure they're married right now, and
I sure hope so.
You know.
But yeah, they both had like their issues with like trauma of their childhood and their parents and like drug problems and stuff like that.
Jesus.
They love Jesus. Yeah, they were just really happy, and her mom loves him. Her mom was like, "Oh, he's hot." Like, okay. And I'm like, yes.
I know, the mom was so old. Oh my God. I was like, y'all need to get married now.
Quick.
All right. I said, quickly, she's dying.
God. Ugh. And they had a whole talk about biracial children, and I think that was important and necessary.
I'm
so glad that they showed that and aired that. You know,
I know, I loved that. I really loved it. I love when it's a sane couple. You have to even it out a little bit.
You have to.
Job. They did a good job. Because we would be like, I'd see some scenes. I was watching it with Marianne, and we were like, and then they would come on the screen. We're like, here's our cleanse. Like, I was like, I just need a little cleanse. I don't need a lot of time with them. I don't need a lot of time with them. In fact, I really don't. I think they did it. And like you said, they sped the story along. I'm glad. I don't need a ton of that. I just need what they gave me was all I needed.
Just a little glimpse of hope, you know?
Just a little cleanse, little
and
comfort.
Moving on to this other couple trio that did not work out, but it was iconic. Tyler, Kevan, and Keya.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
Kevan.
where do we start?
Kevan.
Like, that was just Kevan. Yeah, Kevan.
Well, how did he even get on this show when he so clearly is not ready for marriage in any way, shape, or form?
This man was literally fumbling the bag left, right, and center.
Butterfingers, bag out of the hands. Like, what?
Yeah, like that was so poorly handled by him that I just like, that is like the true definition of a man that genuinely is not ready. Like you said, not ready because he couldn't he couldn't commit to one. He couldn't decide. And I get it. Like in the pods, sure, it takes a while, but you could see that the whole time he was back and forth. And it was so equally back and forth.
And like I watched, because both Tyler and Keya went on What's the Reality, that whatever podcast.
Yeah.
And talked about the whole thing. And like from day dot, Kevan just kept saying to both of them, like he's like, I don't know if I'm enough for you guys. I don't know if I can step up to the plate, basically. And so I'm like, okay, you know this, so why are you here? Why are you here, sir? You're wasting your time.
It's like it just he needed to go back in the oven for another 15 minutes and then he would be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a little undercooked and it's okay. I think genuinely he seemed like a good person, but I just don't think he had the bandwidth to be with with any kind of woman, but especially these women. These women are like fucking,
have their shit together, okay?
Yeah, like both of them. I was like, right.
Tyler, like saying she's leaving, coming back, like that was so crazy.
I'm just like,
she did explain, like it was like the producers, like, you know, coaxed her back into it. And she's like, okay, I'll give her another chance, you know, all of that. But I think really like it was Keya who like kind of just put Kevan in his place and was just like, look, like I'm not here to fix a man, but here's some tools, take it as you will, and I hope you figure your shit out, type thing. I don't remember what she said, but it was so eloquent and better put than what I just said.
No, I genuinely think like I low-key like Keya better, just like personally, like watching her. I just thought she like handled everything so well. And
well.
Like Tyler did get the like crazy edit. I'm sure she's not as like crazy as
she seems very funny. She seems like she has a very fun personality that's good for TV, obviously. Yeah. But yeah, Keya just kind of, you know, held it down.
Yeah. And I don't like, I mean, when they were all together, I don't like how they didn't press into that. Like when they all got together, like it just was kind of like, oh, hey. And then he was like, yeah, like I messed up and here are both of them. And it was like very public and weird. And I was just like,
yeah. And
I wanted him to like go after one of the girls. Yeah.
Like,
I was just like, I wanted him to go after Keya. Like I just,
yeah. That's what she said on the podcast. She's like, I didn't even know it was happening. They didn't tell me to come. I was like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
She would have brought something to the table, I'm sure.
Yeah, I needed something. I think I don't know.
They're all chill now, so it is what it is. should we talk about Brittany and Devonta?
Okay. So I just want to say this. So Devonta doesn't like Brittany at all.
No, not at all.
Doesn't like her. Doesn't even have a crush on her. I don't even know how they got out of the pods together.
Genuinely, I don't know. First of all, this Teddy Graham looking man, for some reason, doesn't like this beautiful woman, this stunning skin, stunning body, great eyelash extensions that she does herself. Like, what are we?
Skin, lashes, body, tea, booty.
Yes.
Booty tea, eyelash, skin, glowing. Like, and you come out looking like that?
Like that, sir? Berenstein Bears? Like what?
Berenstein Bears.
Is it Steen or Stein?
Stein? I always said Berenstein, but I actually think you can go either. It's tomato. It's neither here nor there.
Anyway.
But I will say she is trying. So I'm watching myself in a relationship that I had a couple years ago. I'm trying everything to just make it work and just do this. And it's this. He loves me. He just hates me. So he just like actually doesn't tell me
never
anything.
Wants to touch me, never wants to say I'm pretty, never wants to say I love you. But
never wants to say I love you, never touches me, doesn't want to have sex with me, literally acts like having sex with me is disgusting, literally has the ick for me, but like he loves me. It's fine.
Like that's crazy. And the thing is, so he was like, I've never been with a person of color before. And I'm like, sir, do you see yourself? Do you see the way your name is spelled?
He's black,
no one
right?
spells Devonta like that. If it's spelled Devonta with an A, you got something inside of you. You got something, some pepper, something in there.
He's got some pepper. Wait, also, is this, I want to be correct about this. Is Brittany the one that had the dress?
Brittany is the one that bought the wedding dress.
Okay, so that is really something that is really odd, and I do have to call that out. And I do think it explains why she is continuing.
She's so committed to this.
So committed to it because she just literally argued about the dress. She argued about the dress. I was like, what?
That just makes it worse to me. Like I would go to even greater lengths to make sure that this was the exact marriage I want if I already bought the dress. Do you know what I mean? Because at this point, you're just making yourself look like a fool.
No, I know. She just wants it so bad. So, do you think they're going to get married?
No, absolutely not.
Do you think she's going to say yes and he's going to say no?
I'm hoping that they both just say no.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would be ideal. Because I have nothing else to say about them. But, I really don't.
I will say an ex-girlfriend or something came out to that one girl that always has the tea on the Love is Blind cast and told her that like he spoke to this girl like after they recorded before it aired and like told her everything about the recording and like how he hated Brittany, like didn't want to be with her and like how she was just too much for him and stuff, and just basically was being kind of racist and be like, yeah, I don't date girls of like black girls and stuff like that. And so he just seems very icky and I don't like it.
That's just so crazy. Like I can't.
She's beautiful, stunning, perfect, and it makes no sense. The next person, I've got, oh my God, there's just so many bad boys, stupid. I know. Alex and, what's her name?
Alex
and Ashley. Oh my God. I mean, the minute he came onto my screen, I said, red flag. The minute he started talking about soccer, I used to play all the time. Oh, I had an injury. I was going to be one of the greats. I'm over you.
I genuinely loved him the moment he came on my screen. I hate that.
I know. I was like, this is Eleni's type to a T.
Oh my God. I was literally like, not this like a Mediterranean looking ass man, athlete. Literally, I was like tall. I was like, oh my God, this is literally, I'm terrified. Get this man off my screen. And look at how icky he is. I've dated this man so many times. This is the same man I've dated probably 3 times in a row. So I genuinely have they obviously have a really good connection to the pods. I don't even want to say anything about the pods with them because genuinely everything was good at the pods. Honestly, like
It was pretty
I
good in
don't
the
think anything
pods.
was.
I mean, he says that he himself usually
Except
goes
him.
over looks, goes for looks over like personality.
Yeah, I love that he kind of like Brittany though. I was like,
What'd you say? Sorry.
when he's like, I don't know. I was looking at
When
Brittany.
he tried to approach Brittany, that was insane.
I love that.
But yeah, he basically like they met and their chemistry was insane. I was like, oh, this might work. Like they really
I know.
like each
I was
other.
like, they're about to have sex on this couch right now. I'm scared.
Yeah.
And that's how they were all the whole time in Cabo. And I just were they in Cabo? Oh yeah. I just was like, okay, so they're really good. I was like, I just don't know. Like, and then as the physical connection fizzled out, I think she started seeing things. First off, her dad, the lawyer that he is, this man
questioning
crazy.
Him up, down, left, right, center.
I mean, he's just calling this man out.
Alex was like filibustering for his life. He just kept talking and talking about nothing and also dancing around the point. He was doing soccer moves.
And also, he was literally, him and Mark Ballas were doing a cha-cha. I cannot believe it. I genuinely like was watching him speak and I was like, oh my God, he's lying about like literally everything. You know, when you just watch someone, you can tell that you're just lying. And I hate when guys have this like nonchalant, like literally I've dated this guy so many times. I swear to God, it really got me. It really got me going. Like, I was like, ooh.
Like
he's
nothing's
like,
that serious to him, you know?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, like I literally did that. And then he was like, oh, I just like, everything is just like, yeah, it's whatever. It's and like,
he kept,
I did
like,
that.
Trying to like promote his accolades that weren't really accolades. Like, and like all these like, jobs that he has and like the timelines are not matching up. Like he's like, oh yeah, I'm day trading here. I was in Australia for a second. I had a boat job there and I was back in Ohio for like, I'm just like, bro, what's your actual job?
You're inconsistent. Like
this man doesn't have a job, I don't think.
No, seriously, this reminds me.
He's on the run.
No, seriously, like a guy like this is so like when they're just like, oh yeah, like I was here for a couple of years in this. It's like when they don't have specifics on what they're doing. Like I genuinely am like, there's something really fishy happening with this situation. Like
are you just like genuinely sucking out money from different people that you meet and girls that you hook up with and then leaving them and hopping to the next? Like what?
And also like I think you saw this on TikTok as well or Instagram or whatever. This girl was like, I literally worked with him and we worked in sales and she was just like, we were all laughing because we were like, first off, we never knew that you even played soccer. So that being your whole personality is so funny. Saying soccer coach under his thing is like so funny. And then also she was just like, we are not day traders. So like, I literally don't even know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And he got fired. I was like, oh my God.
And oh my God. And then Alex saying like, I voted for Trump and no, sorry, I didn't vote. But if I would have, it would have been Trump.
I would have been Trump.
He's here. I'm like, sir, that sentence alone, like
sentence alone triggered so many women. Like that, the whole chat was like, silent. The chat was like, I was like, are we not going to press into that? But I was like, oh wait, I think she liked that. I was like,
that's
that was
the
weird,
thing. I'm like,
whatever.
I think the family likes.
I was like, I fear I don't like Ohio. I was like, I fear I don't get along with these people. But like, I'm going to proceed to watch. But I was just like,
yeah, majority of them.
All of us were like
that,
acting like it was a good thing. Like, oh, if I did, I would have because I love him. Okay, that was weird. Like that was so icky. Like what's worse? Not and voting,
like
and
not
wanting
voting,
to vote for
period.
him, or
like,
I know.
You are the reason
that
we're in the situation we're in right now. Period.
I mean, he wouldn't have helped, but yeah.
That fight that they got in at the the meetup and like that other girl that knows Alex from like Chicago or something, that was bad. And like the way that he spoke to her too, I was like,
it's just not good. It was not good.
Ex-girl, like the timelines are just not matching up. Like get away from this man. I'm very surprised that they went and did the dress fittings. I thought they were going to break up, and the fact that they didn't is insane to me.
I know,
insane. So I'm assuming they're both going to say no, but
yeah. Should we get to the Pilates conversation? Should we get into the Pilates of it all?
I guess so. So this is kind of like a little bit of a triangle at first. It was the guy we hate, Chris.
Right.
Talking to Bri and Jessica. I guess it's a square. And Bri was also talking to Connor. Actually, it's more like a pentagon because Connor was also talking to Emma.
Connor was talking to,
That's crazy. But anyway, we're going to focus on Chris ends up choosing Jessica. And Jessica's older. She's like 38 or something. And Chris is, I don't know how
She
old,
kind of has
32 or
crazy
something.
eyes. I'm not going to lie. She kind of looks a little crazy.
Yeah,
I just do
yeah.
want to put that disclaimer out.
But it's like
But
at
she's
first
successful.
when they first met and like went to Cabo or whatever, it seemed like they were pretty good. And I was like, oh, this might be okay. Like this might work out. And then they get back to their homes or whatever. And mind you, Jessica is a doctor. And that I think this is what triggered it. Like they saw each other's homes. Jessica's house looks so put together. Everything's really nice. And Chris's is like fine. But I think he like saw her place and like was intimidated. Do you know what I mean? It's like all of a sudden, like he was like, wait, I don't have all the power in this situation. Like she's actually successful and stuff, which like, hello, of course she is. Like she never denied that. But anyway, and at that point, is he still messaging Bri at all? Or no?
I think honestly, Bri did kind of like come on to him in Cabo. Let's not forget
that's
about
true.
that.
That was the thing. Like that conversation that Chris and Bri had, and Bri was
Inappropriate.
like, she was like, I just need to have like a conversation. Like, how are we not talking about like we had all these connections in the pods?
She was so annoying. She's so annoying. I don't like her at all.
But yeah, her wanting to talk to Chris and basically just like ask like basically like, do you miss me? Like, do you wish you were with me? Like she just wanted to hear that she was like still getting attention from him too.
She was just like, I feel like our lives just like them acting like they're athletes is the funniest shit to me. Like genuinely, it's making me laugh. I'm looking at both of them like, y'all know you aren't athletes, right? Like genuinely, you know that, right? Like you don't train all day, every day. Like I think it's also hard because I literally train all day, every day. And I don't even like the way they talk about it. It's always like the people that talk about it, you know, they aren't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you know what I like? It's just like
so
the way
Chris,
that they're
they
just
both
like,
want people that they would not stop talking about cold plunging.
The cold
What's
plunging
with
of
what's
it
with
all.
the cold plunge?
I know. Did I trigger you when I said cold plunge today?
No. But I was just like, guys, shut up about that. Like,
you don't even need to recover because you're not even training hard. Like,
right.
I'm sorry. I'm literally so bitter.
Yeah.
Because this man is acting like he is an athlete. Like
he is acting like he is in top tip shape.
And also, like, people have pulled up because, of course, all the like runners and all the run community and like people who do the Ironmans, like they've pulled up the receipts. We've pulled up the receipts. His marathon was a 4:30, which is okay. For example, like first off, I ran it faster than him, and I guess I'm like a slightly above average runner, and like for him, he's acting like he's an elite runner, right? So if you're saying I'm an elite runner, for me, I'm thinking to myself, his marathon should be around 3 hours or under. Pull a Harry Styles on us and do a sub 3. This man ran it in 4:30. That is literally not even average for a man. That's not even average for a man.
Yeah.
I think that's the average for a woman. Okay. His Ironman, his half Ironman, not even a full because he hasn't done a full. His half Ironman was like, I swear to God, I think it was like 8 hours. 8 hours. That's crazy. Like that's not like that's below. I'm all this to say, I'm pulling up the receipts for those that do races. You know, I already know. I don't have to explain it, but for everyone else, these are very below average times.
They are. Like, and the fact is like for you to be so high and mighty on that and then come at Jessica and be like, you don't do Pilates and you basically don't have the body that I expect my girlfriend to have.
I just like a girl that like does Pilates every day, or like I just like date people that do CrossFit, and like I just like, you know,
like you can say like, oh, I want to be with someone who is active and like will go and do things with me. I totally understand that because not everybody wants to do all that. But for you to come at it and make it about her body and make when she looks like a normal woman is insane.
It's so weird. It's so weird. And then like saying that Bri is like more athletic looking than her. I was like, not that he said any of this. Like I'm just like obviously like he was attracted to Bri more, and I was just like, I genuinely, y'all, am I blind? I don't even see muscle on them. I don't even see a shred. I don't even see a tricep. I don't see anything. I don't even see upper abdominals. I don't even see that cut. That cut's like the easiest cut to get. I'm like, I'm not even seeing a quadricep. Like I'm not seeing any of the muscle groups that are the easily like shreddable muscles that you see first. I literally don't even see it on them, on any of them.
It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And then he acts shocked that she doesn't want to continue the relationship. But it's like, of course she doesn't. Like, I would never want to be with someone that makes me question how I look every single day. Like, no. And I'm so glad she did end things. And then he has the nerve to go to a strip club after and make an Instagram just so he can post that he's at the strip club, which is insane. Like,
this man is a leprechaun. Get this leprechaun off my screen.
Look at his freaking Instagram profile picture right now, and it's this AI version of him with like chiseled jawbone and everything. I'm like,
all
bro,
of a sudden he's chiseled. That is not you.
That's not you.
You are a leprechaun. You are a leprechaun, and you have average fucking races, and you're not that elite.
And then him getting drunk at the meetup and like trying to come on to Bri, and Bri's kind of like entertaining it.
Bri's like,
and then he's talking shit about Connor.
She's like, yeah. And then she's like, but yeah.
Go
And then she's like, Connor, can we just transition to them? She is so, I'm sorry. Her literally calling Connor a frat boy and saying like, Connor, shut up. Literally shut up. Why do you hate him? Why do you hate him?
She just kept dogging on him left and right, and poor Connor's just in love with the girl for some reason, saying how great she is, buying her flowers every day, doing all this.
He's
nice
got
stuff.
the blinders. Him and Brittany, I swear to God, they see nothing with their partner. It's just like blah 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 blah. I'm like, Connor, she doesn't like you. She doesn't like you. Does not.
Like the minute they met, she's like saying, like the meetup, she was like, your hands are so sweaty, and like just
the judgment of the hands. I was
judgment from the jump,
the get go, like literally, like already starting with the hands
out
sweating.
The gate.
And not only she said it once, I was like, oh, why'd you say that, girl? And then she said it again. I was like, why'd you? What? Like, are you so like? Don't.
It's just I feel bad for Connor. I feel bad because like, no, is his house like the best, clean and all that? No, but like there are like, I think he could have been he's malleable. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately he is a little bit of a fixer upper, but not so bad like Kevan or whatever. Like at least he has a trajectory, and you know what I mean?
I mean, the garbage of it all, it would have been hard for me to hear that in the pods, and I don't think I would have proceeded.
Right.
But
also like Bri, you pursued it. Exactly.
You pursued it, and you went through it, and now you just got a dog on him for everything. Like, actually look at the person that you chose. Like, he is so kind and sweet and kind-hearted and loves you and wants to do it. And then let's just go to their breakup, because when they're breaking up,
that breakup was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I was like, are they breaking up? I was like, I'm just confused.
Like, is this just saying, like, it went from like her bringing him up, putting him right back down, to go back up again and then put back down again. And I was just like,
I was on the roller coaster. I said, I'm on the Tower of Terror. I am on the tower. I'm up and I'm down and I'm all around. I just genuinely, I was like, is it gonna happen? I'm so confused. Like,
it was so strange. She was saying like all these great things about him, then would say like you're awful at this, you're awful at that, like, and basically she was just like, are you just like you're my learning lesson basically for the next person that I date, you know? And
she just didn't like him. She just did not like him. That's all it was. And I just don't like the entertainment of Chris. Like, I just didn't like any of that. Watching that was icky. And justice for him. What's his name? I already forgot his name. Connor. I'm sorry. I was going to say Chris.
Connor handled it well. He was just like, it is what it is. Like, I love her, but she's got to do what she has to do, I guess.
And Connor was originally...
He realizes how bad she was, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for the reunion. Connor was also in the love triangle of Molly. Wait. Yeah, right? Molly, Connor, and...
Who's Molly?
Wait, who am I saying? I'm confusing people.
Are you talking about
It
Emma?
wasn't Molly. I'm talking about Emma. I don't know why I said Molly.
Yeah. Emma girl, she had a lot of options from the start.
So Emma and the small triangle of Emma and Connor and Mike.
And previously also Steven. Let me just talk about Steven just real quick. That man was so weird. He was like super sassy. I was like, are you gay? And then he the conversation that he had with her being like, I want to get to know you better. When did you lose your virginity? And like, when was your first kiss? And she's like, this stuff is weird. Like, why are we talking about this? And then like making her feel bad that she didn't have her first kiss or whatever till like college. And just that conversation gave me the complete ick. And he just kept talking about himself, and it was just, bleh, bleh, bleh. So I'm glad she ended that very quickly. But,
she was definitely leaning towards Connor, and then obviously she picked her number 2, which was Mike. And I do think they're very compatible, but like, I think just the biggest thing of it, and like, I relate to Mike on this too. Like, I just feel like if I brought a partner home and then there was no interest in kids, like it would just be like a lot. But I do understand, like, I think it's hard to understand because she just seems very immature for me. I think like watching her, it's just like, she's just like one of those people that's like, I don't want to bring a kid into this like fucked up world. And I know she has like,
I don't think it's immature because she was giving up. She has the same thought process that I do, where I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring a kid into this. Like, I need to make sure that I have my shit together, that I have the funds, because there's like the world sucks right now. And like her concerns with like her birth defects and stuff.
Yeah, that I can get behind. I'm like, okay, to be fair, like I don't know how that would feel.
What I hated was that every single one of these guys, every time she told him her story about her getting all these surgeries and stuff and just being concerned and not wanting her children to go through that, their instant response was like, well, that's why I think you would be a great mother. And I'm just like, why does that have to be the answer?
No,
why does being a mother have to be the answer for her trauma? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was not the answer.
Gave me the ick. And it's just like, why do these men just want us to be like fucking baby freaking factories? Like
that part, I definitely agree. I definitely like, she definitely has every right to be like, I don't want to have kids. Like I think that's fine. But I think just like the family like pressing into it, and then the sister being like, no, sorry,
Mike's sister.
I guess all the sisters, but Mike's sister was like,
I don't remember what she did.
I don't think I want to. I want our kids to grow up together. Like I've always wanted that, like cousins and this and that. I'm like,
and that's valid if that's what they want. But that's why I'm like, why did we take it this far when it's so clear that she doesn't know what she wants to do with kids? Like, I'm sorry, that shouldn't have happened. And also, because her family, when she said that she might want to have kids, they were like shocked, because they were like, whoa, you've been saying that you don't want kids this entire time, and now you're all of a sudden you're switching. And so I just think she was kind of like, the worst thing you would want is to just appease your partner and have these kids and then end up not loving them and not treating them the way that they need to be treated.
That's what I was going to say about the immaturity part, because it just seemed like that was it for me. Like, I mean, the kids, whatever, like if you don't want to have kids, you don't want to have kids, whatever. But it was just so back and forth and being easily like malleable and with something so big, like something just like huge, like having kids is like a really big deal. It's a family. It's a whole deal. It's a life that you're creating with someone. And I just think and then just like the other mannerisms and things like that she would do and say, and I was just like, are we old here?
I think she was definitely like the coolest person in the cast. Like, I think she had the best style and all that.
She was my favorite. Honestly, she was my favorite until the end. Like, but until that, like,
she does not need to be married right now. I think she needs to have like a steady, serious boyfriend. Do you know what I mean?
Her and what's his face were just not ready for this show. Kevan and Emma were just needed to go back into the oven.
They just needed
for 15 minutes. That's
therapy, it. TBH. So does Alex.
And a little bit of therapy. And so does everyone else on the show.
All of them do. Yeah, for sure. What other couple is there? Was that it? Who is... Oh, no, one more. Jordan and Amber.
Oh.
You know what? This is the wild card for me. This is the one where I'm like, they could do this. They're so weird. I mean, Amber is so weird, but like in the best way for me personally. I need to talk about, first of all, okay, so she has a kid, whatever, that's like her story. And Jordan's just like a dude. But when they're meeting and her pose for the silhouette of the door was everything to me.
My Barbie girl, my Barbie dream house.
Barbie pose.
She said Barbie pose. She was literally Margot Robbie. Like, that was crazy.
I was like, what is she doing? But I was like, you know what? Go off. Because that is exactly what you should be doing. Yes.
She said, the foot out. That
Foot
was
out,
so
hand
funny.
out, hand on hip.
Why
It
would
was
she
so
do that?
good. It was so
She's a
good.
little nutty. She's a little nutty. And of course, it's just so funny. It's just like he is like, oh my God, the cheerleader picked me. Like it's giving that. It's like the cheerleader picked me.
yeah, but
And
the
I'm
thing
in
is
the
that,
marching
but she
band.
wasn't even the cheerleader growing up. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Like she was clearly like the one that got picked on and shit. But she's like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna make myself look hot. And
Yeah,
she's
she's
great.
hot. She has
like that Farrah Fawcett big hair. Like it's crazy.
I mean, I love them together. I do think that they could potentially go. There seems to be some kind of like drama.
There's drama
coming up.
because he's nervous about meeting her kid, and if he can step up to the plate and be a dad. But like, and she got really upset about it at the party.
That is such a big deal.
It is
to be like literally in a marriage, like you're now responsible for you're literally getting a kid immediately. Not only are you gaining that a marriage, which is crazy after a couple weeks, but then a kid after a couple weeks too. You have to commit to both of it. That's wild.
It's a lot.
Like, that's
and
hard.
That's why I get why she would be a little bit upset that he's talking about that with the friends or whatever, and she feels like he didn't bring that up. But I feel like that's something they probably did already talk about. And like, I feel like it's natural for him to be nervous to meet her and to have doubts.
I think nerves were just high for everyone.
Yeah.
I think nerves were just high. Yeah.
But like, she bought her own house. She's been fixing it up. Like all these things. The only red flag I had with him is that he wanted to move school districts or like move to a different area because he wanted to be next to like bars and stuff, which was a little icky. But I'm like, you do not need to uproot this child's life just so that you can be next to like where the good hangouts are, you know? So hopefully he'll get over that.
Oh, he will. He's gonna have to.
Other than that, I think I like them. She's like, sometimes, like, I think when they first met, she was a little awkward with him, but I think that she's just weird and that's why. But I will be very intrigued to see if they say yes or no. I'm kind of hoping for a yes.
I'm hoping a yes from them and then the other sane couple.
All of the other couples, they need to say no.
All the other couples, it's a wash for y'all.
It's a big old wash.
It's a wash.
Besides Vic
and I can't wait for the reunion.
Hello, friends. Just taking a quick pause because, as mentioned in the beginning of the episode, we recorded part of this a while back and the other part more recently. So now we'll transition into future Eleni and Whitney talking about the Love is Blind reunion. And after that, we'll go back to the past Whitney and Eleni talking about the finale and reunion of Traitors. All right, let's get back into it.
Okay, so last episode, I don't really know. I think nothing surprised me too much of who got married, who didn't get married. I think
the only one that was surprising was like Jordan and Amber, like, because it seemed like they weren't going to say yes, and then they ended up saying yes. And I was like, oh, happily surprised that they said yes. You know what I mean? Because I did want that. But now, after watching the reunion, I don't know. Not so much.
On the reunion, the first half of the reunion is always so weird.
It's so weird.
Why is it so weird? Wait, before we get into it, can we talk about the musical performance?
Why? Enough with a musical performance. I don't want to see it. I didn't even watch it.
These aren't even artists we care about. No offense.
Who are
offense
you?
To this artist. Who are you? Who was that couple? And why do they use the set? It's so cringe. I like literally can't. Them using the set is so wild.
Wait, they used the set?
Yeah.
Oh, they were in the pods. I remember. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
It's so cringe. God. Just have to shout that out. Vanessa used to be like more aggressive, and I'm gonna need that back from her. I'm gonna need that
Nick
back.
was the aggressive one. He was like, "I'm from Ohio. What are you doing, Ohio?"
That was crazy. He was like literally out here like doing an Ohio chant. I was like, Nick Lachey, please.
Oh my God,
don't tell him.
I forgot. Oh, hi.
Let's go couple by couple, I guess. Since it's the easiest.
We'll start with Christine and Vic. I think that's what they started with. Thank God there's one happy, healthy couple in this joint. Okay.
There's nothing to say about them other than I love them.
He helped her like relieve her trauma with her dad. He went to go visit her. They sorted things out. They're doing great now. They're getting a trip from TurboTax. Who knows where they're going? They didn't say.
They didn't say.
But they're getting their taxes done. So good for them. And yeah, just happy for them, you know?
Love them.
Love them down.
Love them down.
And then, so then we go into Amber and Jordan. And this one was another rough moment to see.
This one was hard to see because honestly, Amber came across differently to me in the reunion.
Did.
She came across of kind of a a little aggressive and a little crazy.
It seems like she
A
has some
lot
anger
crazy.
issues for
She
sure.
looks like she got some issues there. And it was just a different light from the show. It disguised it very well.
I mean, great. Overall, I'm still like happy she's a girl's girl. Like she's always going to be like rooting for her girls and stuff like that. But it just showed a different side where I don't think it's all on her. I think Jordan has his faults too. Like they obviously weren't on the same page with like where to live and like the lifestyles and stuff like that. But we find out that like she kind of has a bit of a drinking issue, and her like getting blackout drunk at Jordan's friend's wedding where he's the best man, and it's
I'm like,
crazy.
oh no.
And he's just trying to, do his role at this wedding, and she's being
blackout,
and she's having to put her in the car to be passed out. It's not a good look. It's not good.
It's like you got a kid. Like maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Who knows why she got to that place? Like she obviously felt like not solid with him. So like overall, just not a good pair.
No, and she has her own things she needs to work through. He
For
probably
sure.
has some stuff he could do better at.
For sure.
And it's unfortunate for the child because obviously he said he still had a good relationship with her, but yeah.
It's just
and then
that
her
kid.
like storming out was kind of crazy. I was just like, oh,
like
she's
I'm
leaving.
saying, she's got issues. She's got anger issues.
Yeah. And also, not to hate on her, but what was happening with her top lip? She was looking, it wasn't a lip. I mean, it was gone. Like she had a top lip
maybe
during
she got
the
it
season.
dissolved. Maybe she
I'm
got
like,
it
did
dissolved.
she get it dissolved? I don't know, but I was like, she just wasn't looking well.
She wasn't looking right. Yeah. I hope she finds again.
I
we
hope
wish
she's
her
doing
well.
all right now. We wish her.
We
well.
wish her well.
Mm-hmm.
We wish her well, and her kid.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I just briefly mention how weird the random interviews was, like with Giannina
and
oh
yeah, and people online were so upset with Giannina, Gigi, whatever she goes by now, touching Cameron's shoulder. Everyone was like, "Take your hand off of him." I'm just like,
okay, guys.
She literally is dating Blake, freaking from The Bachelor, who I was obsessed with. I had the biggest crush on that man.
I'm so happy for that whole situation.
She is doing so well. Okay, so don't worry about him trying to steal or her trying to steal Cameron because that's not happening. Like,
yeah, please. Lauren's got it on lockdown.
She's sad.
Cameron's gonna be looking. Yeah, yeah.
They're sad. Lauren and Cameron are doing great. So happy they had their little baby and all that jazz. But anyway, back to the current couples. Shocked, absolutely shocked that Bri and Connor are still together. What?
I know why. Because this man doesn't have a backbone. He has no spine. He's spineless. He is going to be whipped around by that woman for the rest of his life.
That's
crazy.
Why.
That's why.
I mean, I thought that he is
Can
a good partner.
Can I just say this?
She
sucks
to her.
Can I just say that?
But
she sucks. I don't like her. I don't like her.
No,
I don't like her.
And like,
I don't like
it didn't
that
help.
energy.
It didn't help that with the whole Devonta situation.
Oh, yuck!
First of all, still looking like a little Teddy Graham up in this.
Berenstein Bears, Teddy Graham looking ass, sitting there looking all, ew. Get your, no neck.
No neck.
No spines. No spines, no necks from these men. I didn't see a spine, a neck.
Not a bone in their body.
No bones. No bones.
Just shoulder.
Just shoulder.
Just two.
And
just
the
shoulders.
face. Not even an animation. The face was flat the whole time. Of course, he's buddy with fucking crazy ass Alex. So of course they're buddy. And they go to this concert. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. But they were roommates.
And they were roommates.
With that stupid ass video of the football and the soccer.
The most emotion we've ever seen from Devonta ever. I'm like, who is this guy?
The only time I've ever seen this man, it's just wild. So, anyways, it looks like who is Priya? Can I just who is Priya?
Priya, what's her name?
Priyanka. Yeah,
she was on the show. But she just somehow has the tea on everybody. She is in everyone's business somehow and involved with all these people, but yet tries to stay innocent. So basically, Devonta tells Brittany that like when they broke up on camera, that, we'll see how things go. Then he just stops responding to her. She's trying to get some answers. She's like, what's going on? Like, if you don't want to be with me, just tell me. And he kind of drags it out for like 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks later, he says like, okay, we're not together. Like, I don't want to do this. But like, it kind of got fuzzy from there. But he decided to go on this trip. Well, actually, apparently it was Bri, Ashley and Priyanka were going to go see some random concert for people that I don't know who the concert was for. And Devontae found out, who they call Devo, by the way, which is
That
Devo.
also, when they have a nickname and then the girlfriend doesn't use the nickname that the girlfriends use, it's done. It's so done.
It's a wrap.
It is done. It is a wrap. You're out.
You're done. So Devo decides to join in on their trip and goes with them. And then Brittany didn't even know about it because he told her that he was going on a work trip. So then eventually it comes back to her and she's like, what the heck? Why didn't these girls tell me what's going on? And like they're claiming to be these girls, and yet they don't tell her about this. And they tried to come up with an excuse about it. Like it was very last minute. He didn't stay at our Airbnb, but he ended up staying at Priyanka's Airbnb for like one night. And then but Priya's like, oh, I wasn't planning for that and I didn't know what to do. Like he just dropped it on me and I said, okay, I guess you can stay here. And it's just all messy, but none of it is good because like if you truly care about the girlhood or whatever, I would have just been like, hey, Devo's coming to this. Like, are you guys okay? Like I would at least just check in and be like, hey, what's going on with you guys? I would never just trust a dude's word.
No, and especially
if you
not
claim
that,
to all
man.
be connected by this show, because apparently Bri just keeps saying like, despite everything, like we're still all connected because we all went through the same thing. And I'm just like, so if you feel that way, then I would personally
then I would talk to the girl. Yeah, but
I'm never going to trust a man's word.
Bri was always weird, and she was never a girl's girl, so I never trusted her really. And that nickname was enough for me to be like, oh God,
exactly.
Ew.
Yeah, and it's rough. I'm glad Brittany is not with him. I still do think like her having the wedding dress was kind of crazy.
She was a little
too committed to wanting a relationship, but her dad went in on Devontae, and I'm glad, and he took him to. I appreciate the questions, you know. Love a father who knows what's up. So then we turn it to Chris, who looked just awful. He looked bloated. He looks like he is drinking too much alcohol. Sorry,
yeah, he did look a little
with the bloating.
He did look bloated. He looked like he had
red.
A 6-pack before.
Yeah, and Jess looked amazing. She looked classy, and like this is when Nick went in on him about being an Ohio man and like, what do you have to say for yourself? You have anything to say to Connor? And like, he's really didn't have it. Like, I feel like he was saying the bare minimum because he just didn't want to get canceled anymore. Also, that long hair looks awful in him. Get a haircut.
He just was like, I mean, he literally was just like, I am going to get shit on. So like, okay. Just looked great.
Then, like, it's like Nick was like speaking for him. Like he didn't even actually speak from his own perspective.
Yeah, Nick was saying too much. I wanted them to press into him a little bit more and make him speak more, but they just like didn't. But also at the same time, like it's funny because it's just like there's nothing that when a situation like this happens, people are like, I'm so excited for the reunion. And I'm like, I'm kind of not because there's like nothing to say. Like we all don't like him.
Well, the thing
and
is,
like there's nothing.
I feel like Connor could have gone in on him more because like the way that he was behaving with Bri, like I would and like acting,
why would he?
Like,
why would he?
Shitting
why
on
would he?
Connor? But
why would he? No spine. He's not going to do anything.
No
He's like, I got the girl, whatever. She's whipping me, whatever. Like he's so weird for that. He's so weird. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you know what? Jess came in and I'm so sad. Why did they never show the relationship with her? And I'm going to say his name wrong. I'm so sorry.
What was that?
Caramel?
What was that about? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Exactly. Like she was like, oh yeah, we had a connection in the pods, but it just didn't go through. And I'm just like, so why didn't you show us that? Because he was pretty. He is a hot doctor. He's got some beautiful eyes. He was giving her all the compliments. And I'm
so happy for her.
2 doctors together. We love it. We love it here as Grey's fans.
As Grey's fans. Pick me, choose me, love me.
And that's what he's doing. Okay.
And that's what he did.
And she deserves that.
She does.
Then they talked about Emma and Mike for a second, but it was like the most logical breakup. Like we don't really know if she wants kids for sure or not. And I would not want to be with her either if she went from, because apparently the night before or the day before, they both agreed like they're going to say no and that it was just going to be like that. And then she just changed her mind last minute. And so it's like, well, I can't trust your word if you're able to just switch just like that, you know?
Also, can I just say, I don't think he liked her that much. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I think it wasn't the kids. I think the kids' whole situation, he's like,
was a great excuse.
Thank God I can just use that. Because I don't really think he liked her. So I'm glad he's out of it. He's like, I'm already dating someone. Like, I'm like, period, king. I was like, he needed to get out of there. Also, I just felt like she was very like,
She was wishy-washy, just back and forth.
And just immature, and her laugh annoyed me. Sorry, that's irrelevant to it all, but it just was like too much. I'm sorry.
But look, they both seem like they're doing well. So happy for them. He's got a girlfriend now. Oh, also like Devonta, totally forgot. He has a baby mama, is now pregnant with someone, even though he lives in Arizona and the wife is in Ohio, and he says he has a separate house in Ohio. So I'm like, what is going on with you?
Speaking of Arizona and his roommate,
Alex. Oh, the minute he started talking, I wanted to just roll my eyes in the back of my head. I was like, why is he always on the defense? You know what I mean?
He's always defensive. It's just, I hate a man like this so much. It's like,
hate it.
Do you realize how obvious it is that you're lying when you are that defensive? When anytime someone is that defensive, why are you defensive? Why can you not stand your ground? Why? Because you're lying. You're a lying piece of shit. Liar.
And Vanessa tried to talk to him, tried to get some vulnerability out of him, and it was just like talking to a brick wall. Like it just wasn't going to happen.
He's gone with the win.
Like him and Devonta, emotionally unavailable little dudes, and it's
no wonder that they're friends. No wonder that they're roommates. They probably just sit there and just feed each other bullshit all day with no necks, no spines, no anything. They're
exactly. And then like it was crazy that Ashley like prepped this whole speech. She knew she was going to say no, the whole rap, but like I kind of loved it for her. But at the same time, I don't know if I really love Ashley. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But she prepped that whole speech with her dad the day before.
Her dad said, "I'm a lawyer. Let me tell you how it is. Let me tell you." And of course, he was sitting there like this. He's like, "That's my girl." I did love that relationship, but that family's kind of crazy. But
yeah,
the dad was funny. The dad was funny for calling him out, and that's what I loved about that situation.
Same. And also, I think Nick asked Alex. He was like, "So why did you come on the show?" And then Alex said, "To find a wife," but I just didn't see any. And wait, I don't know what I wrote. Why I wrote this down? Oh, it's just like because it was like I didn't see any wife, and it's like, well, the show was called Love Is Blind. You weren't supposed to see them. Hello,
that was so. Why are you here? That was so funny. And he's like, fair enough.
Yeah, I guess I didn't write much else about Alex and Ashley. I'm glad they're not together. No. They don't need to be together. He needs to figure out. I don't know what he even needs. He needs a whole personality transplant.
He needs to get out. Him and Devo. Ew. Devonta,
as long as they're together, they'll just be egging each other on forever and ever.
They'll just back and forth. They should get married.
They should.
They probably do. They probably kiss. They probably kiss sometimes. Me spreading rumors.
Either way, I feel like this entire season just showed me that men still suck. Like,
yeah, I kind of enjoyed this season. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed watching it for the most part. Like it was entertaining. I just wish the reunion was a little bit better. I start to get tired of the relationships, but I got tired at the end. So I was like, okay, perfect. I was tired of this. I'm glad it's over. The reunion for me was a little bit boring. Like you were telling me things about it. You were telling me about like, I missed the whole situation with Jess having that relationship. I just missed that. It was hard for me to pay attention. It was hard for me to pay attention because I was tired of it already, but I got the gist of it. I noticed that he had no spine. He had no neck. His hair was long. I clocked all of those things and then I moved forward and I'm glad we're done with it. Bye, Ohio. What's next? I heard from a little birdie on the internet that I think we're going to do Jersey. I think New York, a New York situation is happening. I swear to God, I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Are you going to apply?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, well, if they come to New York and Jersey, that'll be really exciting. I wonder if we'll see anyone that we know. That'd be really funny. I would love that personally. But I don't know. Okay, I think it's time we dive in and talk about Traitors. The finale has aired. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen who won.
There's no way.
Snake King.
Our snake.
He did it. He did his big one.
I think everyone collectively was rooting for Rob the whole time. Like I think at the end, like it was obviously like I mean, we'll get there, but like it was devastating with Maura at the end. It's just the tale is old. Tale is old as time with the betrayal, but
men betraying us again and again. But
the girl picking the guy after like her girl and the gay, like over the girl and the gay. But I get it. I get it. I would have done the same thing, Maura. I probably would have done the same things. I can't even fault you for that.
I was watching it with my cast and they were like, Whitney, you would so be Mora and just like go along with whatever Rob wanted. And I was like, yes, I think I would, but I think I would have clocked him being a traitor, like, because I know how the game works. But I would have used it to my advantage and like gone along with it. Do you know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
eventually like turn on him. Because I'm really good at when we play Mafia, I'm very good at finding out who the Mafia people are. So yeah.
I know it's hard to say because like we watch it and it's so obviously like obvious to us who it is. But I think even Rob did it. I think it's literally what I said last time we were talking about this. I'm like, Rob went in every single day and was gaslighting himself into he was just being a faithful, and then he did what he had to do as a traitor. Like he literally was a faithful, but he was a traitor. He just like it was like method acting. It really was just like he really just crawled into the skin of the faithfuls and just was a faithful, but really actually was a traitor. But I think let's go back a little bit because I know we talked about it before, but let's talk about the whole Natalie situation.
Yes. So Natalie finally caught on and realized that Rob was a traitor. I'm trying to remember though. Did she want Tara and Johnny to vote for Rob, or were they trying to go for Eric first?
I think a lot of the blame was on Eric because Eric was such a bad traitor. Like he was so very painfully obvious and just like completely shifted the way he spoke. Like it was so obvious. So I think it was more so on Eric, but I think also Rob. I think they knew it was both of them. But it's just like it was just a little too late for them. Obviously, we see that happen, but they all caught on too late. Robar had already won over Mora, and I don't think Mark ever suspected Rob. Isn't it funny how Mark actually ended up being like went so far? I did not expect that.
Mark went so far, and I feel like he was trying so hard. He was like writing all of his notes down and stuff, but he just was taking the wrong notes. You know what I mean? Like he was like
it's
almost
always
there, but like just right around
just
it.
dancing. He was dancing around it. He was just cha-chaing around that thing. He just couldn't. He's like dun, 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 dun,
dancing
dun,
around
dun,
everywhere
dun.
but the right point.
He was dancing around Rob. Okay, Rob has to be on Dancing with the Stars. I just have to say that. If he's not with Daniela.
If he goes on Dancing with the Stars, I don't know what I'll do. I actually think I might get I don't know if he has it in him. You know, like Dylan Efron was already
That's what
close,
we thought.
But yeah.
That's what we thought about Dylan. Or if he's even paired with like Jenna, because Jenna needs a win this year, or like a higher. Anyways, I digress. But the whole Natalie thing, it was so sad. And then Tara, I felt she took the game so emotionally, and you can take it there. And I can.
Oh yeah, she was crying after they voted Natalie out. I forgot about that.
And she was so self-deprecating. She was just like, "I'm literally so dumb," and like I'm like, "Girl, no, it's literally a game, and it's so hard to tell." Like,
yeah,
it's so
yeah. Mm-hmm. It gets pretty intense. Also, our cast is about to start doing an actual like Traitors like over the next couple of weeks, and so we're also worried that it's gonna get too real and we're gonna get like mad at each other and like stuff. But hopefully not. Hopefully it won't be that bad. It's a game. You just have to realize it's a game, and that's what you can say about Rob too. It's like he was just playing the game. Like you can't.
I know.
Like, say that this is actually who he is, even though he kind of sucked on Love Island too. So.
And he really just, I think the most heart-wrenching thing was that Mora was just so convinced that Rob and her were going to make it at the end. I think her face said it all at the,
I mean, in that final episode when the two of them are like talking in the kitchen and he's like, it's the two of us. We're going to the end, you and me. And then picks her up or whatever.
It's so
like
convincing. Yeah. I was watching that. I was like, this is so hard to like watch because this is so
like he might be one of the best game players we've ever had on Traitors,
which is so crazy. Like genuinely, like I knew when he was a traitor he'd be good, but like seeing him in the first like episode, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna win. I like knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, I've been rooting for him from the start.
From the start, yeah.
He took
And
I think the only thing is that I feel like him and Eric could have voted more out. But also, like, Rob did so much of the heavy lifting that if Eric had won, like, it almost wouldn't be fair.
I really agree. This is hard for me to say. I really agree with everything Rob did.
I do too. And like some of my friends are like
I think
mad at Rob and think that Rob is, evil or whatever. But I'm like, no, he just played the game really well.
At the end of the day, he just played the game. He literally did what he was supposed to do. Like,
yeah,
whenever you're in a reality TV show, everyone's going to have opinions and you're always going to see the two sides of things. So like, even if you didn't win and Eric won, like people will be saying that. And it's always going to be something. So honestly, I'm really happy with this season. I really enjoyed this season. I actually don't think it's my favorite season. But
what's your favorite?
I honestly, what is it about the season with Phaedra that really is so amazing? Season 2. And I don't know.
Tom was that season 3?
No, I think, oh wait.
Because apparently Sari from Survivor won season 2, and I don't think I've watched that one because my friends were telling me about that, and I was like, Sari, who is that? And I just found it because I started watching Survivor 50. I think maybe we should watch that because I am starting to get into it now. The first episode is only out, but anyway, Sari is on it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, she won Traitors." I was like, "What? When?" And yeah, she apparently won season 2 of Traitors. So I need to go back and watch that one because I think I watched season 1, and then I skipped season 2 and watched 3 and 4.
Wait.
Or something.
Who won? I like literally don't even remember who won anything. I like forget. I just remember the funny moments. Like I literally don't remember anything. But
oh wait, no, she was season 1 winner. So I guess I haven't seen season 1.
Why are they saying season 1 isn't? Season 1 is not popular. I think I don't even remember that season very well.
Apparently, it's half celebrities, half regular people.
Yeah. It's like really random. I'm surprised it took off. I honestly think Phaedra and like Peter, like that season was so
iconic.
Funny.
Like that's just what got people into it,
And it was literally Phaedra, honestly. It was Phaedra. And then, I don't know. Last season with Tom Sandoval was so gaggy and so funny. Like hooting and hollering watching those episodes. Like truly.
Did you see he's on House of Villains?
I did see that.
Yeah.
I also like, and he's perfect for that because he's a villain. But I also think this season was the most like gameplay. Like I was really into the Traitors game aspect and the psychological part. Usually when I watch it, I'm laughing at like everything else, the conversations, Tom Sandoval being an idiot.
Yeah.
Whatever the case. This was like, I was like honed in on the game. I was honed in.
And I was like stressed every time that I thought that they were going to vote Rob out because I was just like, oh my God, is it going to happen? And that's the thing. Maura really convinced me when Tara talked to her and was like, look, Rob is the traitor. Eric is the other one. Like, we have to get them out. And she was like, okay, perfect. I'm going to vote the way you guys vote. And I believed her for a second there, Yeah. And I thought she was going to. And then she did it. And I was just like, what? Like, it was.
Yeah.
It was shocking. It was shocking. But
I loved the banquet. I don't know if we talked about the banquet scene. I'm trying to remember. But I loved the banquet.
It's you, Jam Jam.
Jam Jam. That soundbite is like everything for me. That soundbite is the soundbite of the whole season for me. It's you, Jam Jam.
Soundbite heard around the world.
It was Lisa. Lisa kissed me. Oh, so funny. So funny. Lisa Rinna was a great traitor.
She's iconic.
She's like the most iconic. I don't know. Like, I honestly think
not
Phaedra's
the most iconic. I don't think she was the most, but Lisa definitely.
Phaedra is the most iconic housewife that was a traitor.
Same.
Just saying.
Same.
Because she was really good.
Yeah.
Lisa was obvious. Like Lisa was the first traitor voted. Well, I guess I'm not counting Kelsey, Mama Kelsey. I'm not counting her at all as a traitor. Like that was literally such a
that was
such a wash. Like that was so a waste of my time. But I loved her. I loved Lisa as a traitor. And Candace, like what did you think of that whole thing at the end? Like, I think Candace just went wrong. Like, she could have paired up with Rob. And I really do believe Rob, he says this in the reunion, that he would have gone with her. But I think she was just so against him.
She was.
The whole Lisa
she
thing.
Just immediately after Lisa got voted off, went against him. And I think it's always a bad idea when the traitors start going against each other. You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, we saw that so much last season. That was Carolyn. Oh my God.
And that
Carolyn
made like five faithfuls win because of it, And yeah. But I think you have to be in it for yourself if you are a traitor. Like you can't.
because you start to lose trust, and especially with the housewives, it was like 2 housewives and Rob. Like
Yeah.
Rob did, like he knew that they weren't going to be out for each other, and then
Mhm.
if the odds are one of the housewives is going to leave, and then that housewife, like he did, like I said, he did the right thing, and
He did the
obviously
right
he did
thing.
the right
He
thing
was
because
in
he
it.
won the whole thing. Yeah.
If anything, I just feel like Candace at the reunion wanted to have something to like hype up about because it's a reunion and she's a housewife and she has to stand on something. You know what I mean? So that was her standing on her business, but I don't think it was
The
necessary.
housewives are so funny at the reunions because they're just so used to like hours and hours, hours. Like they do this like every year. Like imagine that every year for like 8 hours, they sit and like fight and rehash, and it's
crazy.
public and filmed.
And what's her name? The first housewife that got voted off?
Portia. I love Portia, but why? She got so much screen time.
So much at the reunion, and I have no idea what she was even talking about. And they also, her mic was like messed up. It was like muffled. It was really like irritating my ears. I was just like, why is she still speaking? I'm so sorry. Like,
I obviously like my loyalties lie with Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I'm very biased to the Housewives of Atlanta, but like Portia, that was so funny to me that she was speaking. I think everyone was
what was
just
she
like,
talking about?
I don't know. I
have no idea.
I think she was like mad. She was mad at Michael. She was mad at like, she was mad at everyone.
And Michael trying to talk and then still somehow putting his foot in his mouth again at the reunion. I was just like, bro, just stop talking. Just stop.
I think that I'm glad he got voted off when he got voted off. And also just like, just that whole tea with Johnny and him was so unneeded. Like, and then he didn't even like, and then he didn't even like apologize. I was just like, oh, Michael, you could have saved it there. What did you think of Colton at the reunion? Now that we've gone into the reunion.
Yeah, we are in the reunion. I do have one more thing to say about the actual episode, but something funny. I just thought it was funny that in the episode when they're doing that last challenge and they're in the helicopter and someone had to like dive into the water, and of course Rob does it, and it's just like it's a full circle moment. He dove into the pool in Love Island, and now he's diving into a giant body of water.
It's not even a dive, it's a pencil. He loves the pencil. He loves
a pencil.
And you know what? I love a pencil too, Rob. I'll be penciling too. I'm like, I love a pencil. And honestly, you kind of have to pencil when you're that high up. So like,
true.
But the way he was in the pool in Love Island, and that is just a full circle moment. I love that. Also, him and Maura, the romance, and with his arm around her. And
I was like, what is this one-on-one date? Are we on The Bachelor? What's happening?
I was like, this is literally what is happening. They were production was leaning into that so much.
Hardcore leaning into it. Yeah.
Hardcore. And everyone's like, Maura was into it. I was like, I think she was just like kind of leaning. I genuinely don't think it was anything.
No, isn't it? There's also a big age gap. She's like 36 or something, 35, isn't she?
She's older than him, and she's like so much better than him. Like that would be such a downgrade.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
and then of course, like just her face at the end, like you could really tell she was just bamboozled. She was bamboozled.
She was. She thought she was winning some money. I'm like,
I know.
Rob better give her a chunk of that money because she deserves it. He's getting her a Birkin, but I don't even know if that's enough. You know.
I mean, that's expensive.
Well, apparently only $10,000 out of what? It was like $250,000 he got.
Oh, I didn't even know what the prize pot was at the end. I always I don't keep up with that.
I like vaguely remember.
Do any of them really like need the money? Like that's why it's hard.
Well, that's the thing, because Rob kind of makes himself seem like he's just a lowly farmer boy, but like his dad, like have you seen his family? They seem pretty well off.
I mean, honestly, if you're like applying for Love Island, life isn't that bad. Like you're not struggling for like, you're just kind of looking for something to do.
Exactly. I don't know. But anyway, back to the reunion with Colton. And I guess I have to say Colton and Lisa Rinna, because Lisa decided to go in on Colton, and I feel like she just heard about all of his stalking and stuff and decided to make that her narrative or whatever by coming for him on that, which I just don't know if Colton needs to be on TV at all. Personally, I would like that if he wasn't.
I just don't think he's a right pick. Like I understand the man made a mistake, but
yeah, like it doesn't excuse everything that he did though, because like I guess he like came out on social media and explained that like he was like doing like really like a bunch of Xanax or something, and like so like he just wasn't right in the head during that time and whatever, but like it's still bad. Like it still doesn't excuse it all. And
it doesn't excuse the behavior that he did. Like, you literally stalked a woman. That's so weird.
But I
don't
do
care.
think that
I genuinely don't care.
Lisa trying to be like, you saying, you keeping me hostage, like using the word hostage or whatever in the context of the game. Like, she was trying to make that seem bigger than it was. And Colton was right. He was like, you literally said that you wanted to slit my throat. So like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not
and then
actually.
It was
a bit too
was
much.
like, okay, come on. He was like, come on now. Low key, I just forget how weird Colton is. Like, genuinely, he's a weird guy. I just cannot believe he was our bachelor at one point. Like, it's crazy. Just like how Gabby was our bachelorette. Like, what a world this was when that was happening. Like, genuinely, what was happening in this world when that happened. But like, it's just like, he's a weird guy. He's got like weird, crazy eyes. He's just always defending himself. Like, I just don't think it was. If he were to be on Traitors, I don't think it should have been this season. I think maybe in a couple years and like a I don't know, or maybe just never. I just don't think these people are always going to dig up the past. And I asked this, why couldn't it have been like Dale, or why like someone like, Joey, someone that like
I need Joey
was a
on
little
this
more
show.
relevant. Like, I feel like Dale would have been funny because he would have been like acting like he knows everything, but then he wouldn't because he's a fucking idiot. Like, you know what I mean?
Never
like,
want to see Dale on my screen again. I'm so fine
I
with him
actually
staying
don't. But
home.
like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like,
I know what you're saying.
Just not Colton. Not
Colton. Like, enough.
Not Colton.
Has Nick Viall been on the show yet?
Yes,
he was.
I'm pretty sure he was. Was he not?
I don't know. I feel like he's done so many other shows.
I really think he was. Wasn't he? And
he has not. He has not been on the show.
What?
He needs to be on the show.
I swear to God, he was. Him and he was with the other show with JoJo Siwa and Tom Sandoval.
Yeah, he was on the like military one.
Yes, that's the one I was thinking
right now. But yeah.
Also, JoJo Siwa, where is she? And she should probably be on Traitors.
JoJo Siwa could be on it. Her fiance, boyfriend, whatever the hell, Chris Hughes from Love Island. Like, one of them should be on it for sure.
Wait, what? Are they dating?
Yes, girl. We talked about this.
Wait, that's real?
It's real.
I thought it was fake.
No, they are together. She said,
"Still
lesbian
to this day."
To this day, they are together. Yes.
Chris
Hughes and JoJo Siwa. Yes.
I genuinely.
I know. We thought that maybe it was just for a bit, but it's not. The bit is real.
I don't see him on her page.
They're definitely. You see? What are you doing? Watching a video compilation or something?
No, I'm just looking at. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely shook. I think we glossed over it, and I just didn't accept the information, and now it's hitting me.
It's hitting you.
Wow.
But
and
isn't
I can't
it
believe
funny?
I don't follow JoJo.
I just feel like all these people end up dating someone that looks exactly like them. Like, you can't tell me that JoJo Siwa does not look like a female version of Chris Hughes. Like, they look like they can be brother and sister.
Right.
Sorry.
Wait, Chris Hughes. Oh my God. He literally was on the same season as fucking Amber and Kim and Olivia. I'm sad. I'm sorry. That was so OG Love Island for me. I remember watching that live and just being like, this is literally the best show that's ever came out. And no one watched Love Island at the time. And I was just like, I just hope this show blows up. And
it's everywhere now. It's everywhere. I do need to talk about Love Island All-Stars too for a second, but
it's so good. I just
also
can't.
I'm making Alexi, my roommate, she wants to watch Rob's season of Love Island, so we started it yesterday. And it's so funny watching it back and like seeing how they edited everything and, for what's to come. But anyway.
We kind of hated Rob at one point.
Yes. I'm going to be like, you're going to hate Rob on this.
Yeah, you're going to hate him. Like, you're not going to like him.
No.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
We're going to love-hate him.
Andrea leave. Oh, it's so iconic.
Crazy.
And that was so iconic. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, so what else happened at the reunion? Like, honestly, nothing that serious happened.
I mean, that's really it. We didn't really hear Ron talk. We heard.
I wanted Ron to speak on his truth.
I also
they
just
silenced
think, like,
him again.
Well, I do have to say, like, I was with Monet on this with how Ron didn't like really secluded
Oh
himself from
yeah, he
everyone.
kind
And
of
like, I
shut
get
himself
it.
out.
He was a one-off. Like, I think, wait, was Colton a one-off too? Yeah, there's no one else from the Bachelor franchise. Like, it's just like you have people, obviously housewives, it's Bravo. You're going to have like probably 3 or 4 or 5 housewives. And then you're going to have a couple of the Love Island, a couple of this and that. But he was just like the random celebrity. But like, Michael was the random celebrity and he made it work. And
Okay, but
it
Michael is
wasn't like,
something else.
I know. But I'm just saying, like, it's been done in the past where I do have to like agree with Monet because Monet's the only one from drag.
True.
So I don't know.
I wonder if I don't know if there's enough seasons yet, but an all-star season would be fun.
Of Traitors?
Maybe in like 2 more seasons.
Yeah. It'd be like Danielle, Tom Sandoval, Phaedra.
I wonder if they would do the thing where they mix
Rob.
half celebrities, half regular people. Because that's what they do in the UK normally.
I love that so much. Can you imagine just being on Traitors and you're like with celebrities? I would be gagged. I would be like Mama Kelsey.
And gooped. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Well, another season of Traitors. Alan Cumming, you did a great job. The soundbite for this season for me is it's you, Jam Jam.
It's you. Alan Cummings was so iconic.
Kissed me.
He always has the best looks.
I think last year it was Tom Sandoval singing Into the Dolls. Like that for me was it.
That stuck with
me. That stuck with me. That resonated with me.
Yeah.
And then I think what stuck with me from the second season was Phaedra and Peter. And she's like, I don't have to kiss your ass for a rose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh God,
wow.
It's so good.
Traitors, we love you.
I literally don't have one for season 1.
I mean, I gotta watch season 1. I haven't watched it. That'll be my next watch.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for Rob. He's in his bag right now. He like has like a whole, have you seen it in Times Square? He has a whole thing on Times Square for MAC Cosmetics right now.
I actually was in Times Square and I didn't notice that. I was literally there today and I just did not notice. I don't really look around when I'm walking.
I mean, yeah, you have to like dodge all the people. But the Traitors all are in Eric Nam's new music video for a song that he just released yesterday. So that's funny.
And there's another one-off person was Eric.
What?
Going back to my Ron theory. He's another one-off that was like very separate from everyone. He was probably the most separate.
Yeah, but Eric is so cute and charming.
I know.
I mean, and like Kristen was by herself too, but
I know.
And Mark. I mean, there's a lot of random.
And Mark.
People.
I mean, yeah, there's so many random people. It's
Ron's just he's a little different.
Ron's
anyway,
Ron.
We'll
see.
So now what do we watch? I'm watching Survivor 50. That's kind of keeping me entertained, but it's like a different entertainment. I restarted Grey's Anatomy. I'm like on episode 8 of season 1. I love that show. Love it dearly. So much.
I'm loving it so much. I'm so glad you're rewatching it.
There is that Netflix series dating show with the age gaps.
I think I'm going to get into that because I do love that. And unfortunately, I love an age gap. So I think this is perfect for me. I would be on the show. I really feel like if I was going to be on it.
I hate this so much. You know how I feel, but I might have to watch just for some sort of, cheap entertainment type thing.
I hate Nick Viall, but fuck. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about everything. We'll come back if any more news appears and we'll talk about it all and whatever's going on. RIP to the Bachelor franchise, I guess. And yeah.
I mean, whatever. It is what it is. We might see it. We might not. And I don't really care either way.
No. That's
for now,
right.
at least. For now.
But hey, you know what? I don't know what's happening with The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, but Whitney Levitt's killing it in Chicago. They've had the highest grossing freaking week they've ever had.
Because of Mark.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Mark is there too. And yeah, you should go see it. Go see that, please.
Yeah, I should go see it. I'm going in for it again next week. And
maybe Mark will be there teaching the routine.
I'm dead. He does all that jazz. He's like, I'm actually changing it up. There's actually a quick step right here. Start the car.
All right, I gotta go do a show, so I gotta get out of here. But we'll talk to you guys next time. Okay, bye.